Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Enderal, Forgotten Stories. And we're at home. Because this has become a pretty good place to end a video when I'm in Ark, because it's about the only quiet place in Ark. And Ark's a pretty big place, so... Anyway, we got things to do. We still gotta sell some crap and buy some learning and crafting books. Because we leveled recently, and we've got points to spend. But you need a book to do it first. And we still have a poll up on the community tab, which gives you the power to determine what my special class is going to be, where my affinities are going to lie. Am I going to put everything in? Am I going to put it into the path of the thaumaturge, allow me to become a seraph? Am I going to put it into the path of the elementalist to become a battle mage? Or am I going to put it into the path of the sinistrope to become a dark keeper? Poll is on my community tab. Don't forget to hit that up once you're done watching this video, or pause the video, do it, and then come back. However you want to do it, that's up to you. But make sure you vote, because your vote is going to count. And when will this poll end? Well, when the recording gives me a level. And if we look at our... That's not what I wanted. Here's what I wanted. We look at our handy-dandy experience bar. Well, we seem to have a little ways to go. Roughly 3,000 experience left to get. As you see, we got the 5 learning points and the 4 crafting points. So, first things first, we have things to sell and things to buy.
Some shifts never end.
This is not the part of the market we need.
My sir?
Bread, fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
My sir?
Okay, first things first, we need the Chilean merchant.
Morala's blessings, my friend. Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Chile. Take a look.
Keep that smoking pipe, because, yeah, we need to smoke periodically. Alright. Looking at the... Okay, we need one more rhetoric. By getting that one last rhetoric, we have now maxed out rhetoric at the adept level. Now, everything else we're going to do is here in the forge. For one thing, he's got the handicraft books, so we can make better and better stuff.
Hammers, daggers, looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Alright, first things first, let's sell our crap. And the man's got a ton of money right now. I think most of that comes from us. Now think about this helmet. Yeah, it protects a fair bit better than the cold glance of the rat catcher. But the goodies on it do make it a better piece overall, so the fine steel helmet goes bye-bye. Alright, we've got a fair amount of money, so first things first, we're going to buy 3 adept handicraft books. No more, no less. Not because we have the money to buy more, but because that's all we have the points for right now.
Come again.
So we're going to read those books real quick. It gives us a 36 out of 50. And we can buy one more book of blocking, and then we're going to put the rest into heavy armor.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Alright, learning book. Block, adept. Just need the 1. And then we need 4 heavy armor adept books. And that maxes out our block. And puts our heavy armor up to 35. So 3 more levels of this and we will have heavy armor maxed out at the adept level. Now the only reason we're not putting any money into learning books for our magic is because we still haven't picked a path yet. And we still have a level to decide that. So this was our last hurrah for the keeper side of things. And why are we so weighed down still? Because I missed a few things to sell.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Because once again, your boy Big Dave is a complete idiot. There we go. Down to 119. And we're going to sell the poisons because, as I said before, we really don't use them. Not because I don't want to use them, I just keep forgetting to. Alright, is there anywhere else that we can trim down some of this extra weight? I mean, we got a ton of key scrolls. Maybe one day we'll use them, but apparently today's not that day. We're okay on food for now. Although we're going to only start looking at finding a way to replace them. And what is up with these skulls? Okay, we need to sell those. And I know exactly where we can sell those. There should be a potion monger right around here.
Walk. Oh, how nice of you to ask. Definitely more comfortable than my time. What? A traveling mage.
This is not what I wanted to click.
I decided kind of bold, yes. But back then, I didn't care. It was, but no offense, that's a very personal topic. Sure, take a look.
Alright, that allows us to pivot and sell these skulls, which we don't really need, down to 110. That'll have to do. Okay, we need to talk to Penny Pouches. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to throw a bit of a curveball here.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books.
We're going to go and meet up with Jespar. Let's bring him back into the party. Maybe it's time we roll back with Jespar. Treasure Hunter wanted. Screw hats, odds and ends, incorporated searches. An able man or woman for assignment based on searching for old treasures. Good payment guaranteed, provided that you do a fine job. If you are interested, please come see us at the Guild House, Foreign Quarter. Hey, job's a job, right? And remember what I said before, as far as the affinities go, you don't get the affinities until you have at least 10 points in each class. Alright, let's bring that up again so I can show you what I mean. That's not what I meant. We want to go and meditate so we can bring up our little dream state. Alright. See these round holes here? Alright, and I picked Thaumaturge because it's in the middle. Not trying to sway anybody's direct opinions. I mean, so here's Arctic Wind, and here's the elemental stuff, okay? And here is the Sinistrope side. Alright. These are passives, but you get something like this. This is a talent. Makes an enemy into your slave for a short period of time, which fights for you, and deals many times more damage. The slave dies while this talent is in effect. It explodes in a devastating detonation. Gotta love corpse explosions. Alright? But the talents don't count towards the affinity. Just stuff like this does. Alright? Let's get out of here. So now that you know exactly how I plan on playing this, the poll will stay open until I gain a level. And since I just gained a level, we're going to be a little ways off from another.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work?
Always.
Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him, but before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Mushroom plague? You mean the plague that destroyed the Whisperwood?
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
I see. Did your grandfather's work have anything to do with that plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Fabricated? But why would anyone want to do that?
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands.
Why is this so important to you?
Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzelines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it. My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
Fine then, I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress, and what do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map? Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbor, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you will find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Oh boy.
As I said, the offer stands.
3-star difficulty.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you should go to the Wizard Room and see what you can find.
I hear Jespar, I don't see him.
I'll wait for you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
In a bed, sorry.
Walk blessed, my sir.
There he is.
Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat. So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
Honestly, I'm still trying to make sense of all this.
Good luck with that. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nerem.
Tell Jespar about the recent events. Well, you're right about that.
Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women. Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Killet next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
What, you want to leave in spite of all that's happening?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The order needed someone with skill and discretion. I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually, not that bad, don't you think? Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a Myrodon rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bed the women, or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives. While no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue.
It's true.
The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones.
Again, it's true.
They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
So what you're saying is that in the end, every person just wants to be happy? That's the purpose of life?
Yeah. Seek bliss and avoid pain, as the wise hermit likes to say. And believe me, once you realize that that's how people just work, life is a lot better.
But you have to have some kind of goal in your life, don't you? Well, if the ultimate goal if your goal helps you be happy, then yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I do. And this goal is called surviving. And if possible, to be able to enjoy a good glass of wine or an exciting night from time to time.
Just to be clear, what you're saying is that we're all egotists, even the people others call heroes.
Blazes, you make it sound so dramatic. Doing something for your own sake doesn't make you selfish. But yeah, basically that's it. Really? I was half expecting you to throw insults at me. That's what people usually do when I tell them that. But I guess life is full of surprises. Anyway, I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Kile leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it. Well, it most recently gained a good-looking Naramese man. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Alright, so that's the end of So that's the end of the story with Jespar for now. I mean, it did say part 1, so. And kind of hard to talk over when you're standing right next to the minstrels. Okay, not my best planning there. Alright, next thing we're going to do is seek out money pouches, and we will continue our story with the golden sickle. Especially since that old apothecary is sending us potentially to our doom. 3-star goodie, we're not ready for that yet. Hell, we got to pull out a few creative tricks to survive 2-star places. Anyway. So we're going to make a bead back to the marketplace and talk to the golden sickle. Quit yawning, you're going to make me yawn. Oh yeah, and if you've wandered your way 23 episodes into this and you still haven't figured it out yet, yeah, this game has some explicit language. And not just from me. There he is.
Walk blessed.
Is there new work for
Now,
me?
if it isn't the hero of the Farmer's Coast.
Hey.
A curious story turned out to be true. Hafner really did poison his cows. The stable boy saw him do it, but was too afraid to report it. So, in case you really do care, Curious will make it back into business, thanks to you.
Oh, good for him.
Anyway, concerning your question, yes, there is more to do. Uncomplicated work, good pay. Interested?
Sounds like right. Yeah, count me in. What do you need me to do?
It's simple. At the moment, there's a caravan on its way to Ark, carrying Duneville fruit and peaceweed. I need you to deliver a message to the caravan's leader, Rodas. Then report back to me. That's it.
Fine then. Where do I find this caravan?
Well, that's up to you to find out. Well, they should be on the Penny Road by now. Just a couple of days' ride from Ark. Just follow the road. You'll find them eventually. Good luck.
Okay. Let's bring up the map. And it's a 2-star job. Okay. And Lord knows we've got enough 3-star things here. That doesn't count. That's from a mod. For a mod. Okay, so we're going to go hit up the other guild in Ark, located in the Foreign Quarter. But a 2-star should not be out of our realm of possibility.
Wait a moment. You're the Neramis, aren't you? The Outlander.
How do you know?
Well, let's put it this way. I have a pair of eyes here and there, and it's always good to know who comes into this city and when they do so.
Huh. And what do you want from me?
Help. You're an unfamiliar face, and this is just what I need. Let me make it short. I'm a businessman, and my specialties are the liquid pleasures. Beer, to call a child by its name. In Ark, most inns only pour 2 drinks. On the one hand, my beer. On the other hand, Rivervale Ale. Dalsarker honey wine is what they like to call that swill. Now, the thing is, the Riverville Brewery and I have a deal going. And unfortunately, the new vine dresser respects that deal as much as the Rolata respect the righteous path. And this is why I want your help. I need someone to aid me in serving some retributive justice, so to speak.
What deal did you have with the old vine dresser exactly, and has the new one not respect it?
Now look at that. Aren't you curious? That's good. I like that. It's simple. 7 barrels of beer per tavern and per week from me. 7 barrels of wine from him. No tricks.
You mean you've got to set a limit on how much beer or wine each of you sell to taverns each week?
Correct. That way, we maintain balance. Should an inn order more than these 7 barrels, either I or the vinery inform each other about it first. The fact is, that new vine dresser doesn't care about that deal at all. All he does is walk around saying things like how he'll grow the business, how rivalry adds spice, and other Kalian horse shit like that. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for him. One innkeeper hasn't ordered from me for 3 weeks, and now pours only ale instead.
What do I get out of
A
this?
lot. Depending on how good you do, we can even talk about letting you in as a shareholder of my brewery. With small parts, of course. But as I said, that depends on how you do.
Fine, I'll help you.
Wonderful. Here, this is a flask of highly concentrated vinegar. Sneak into the basement of Fat Leorin's Inn. That's one of the inns that fools talked into only buying ale. And pour that into the big mead barrel. And, I probably don't need to say this, but still, not a word to anyone. Get back to me once it's all taken care of, and we'll talk coin.
I guess we're gonna do this one first.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of Pathabites and magic.
Circulate rumors about the horrible events of the past moons.
Yes?
Always forward. Always forward.
All right. The Fat Leorin, here we come. So we're going to need to sneak as badly as we are wont to do. Because, well, we're a freaking tank right now.
His house lies on the edge of a solitary cliff. Glow of death, pallid light, illuminate the dark at night, gleaming out the windows of the aged.
You gotta be kidding me.
The best wine in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Who entered never walked back on.
Oi. What? Who are you? And what are you doing with that beautiful barrel? That is nice of you, you know. But I think today is your lucky day. For 50 pennies, I will, of course not. What are you thinking? Thanks a lot.
Busted by a drunk.
If you batter out his door, say farewell to the world.
Okay, not entirely thrilled that I had to bribe somebody to do this. Hope this doesn't bite me in the ass.
Presented by the poets.
May your path always be even.
By the way, considering he was only advertising wine, I think our brewer was on the level here.
Walk blessed.
To the foreign quarter. Okay, that's fascinating.
Monsieur?
Wonderful. I can't wait to see. Here's your reward, 40 pennies. And, as promised, a paper that marks you as a shareholder of the brewery. That should keep you motivated to stay silent about this in the meantime.
Look, you got what you wanted. Isn't that worth a couple of pennies more?
Alright. I suppose you're right. Here's a little extra. But just be more careful in the future.
Alright. That'll do for now, and outside of the bribery, that was easy. Okay.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that all.
Monsieur?
Walk blessed.
Bread! Taste it now, our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread!
Alright, foreign quarter's a little twisty and turny here. I think I said that last time I spent some time in here. Here we go, Screw Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated. It spells out shoe. So we're working for shoe. And tonight we get a really big shoe. Comment down below if you know who I'm referencing there. Who are you?
Tywin Summerfield. By my path, accountant of Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated. Even though I doubt the two of us have common ground, so to speak.
Actually, I'm looking for work. Anything I can help you with?
Work? No. That is... Maybe yes. You do get around quite a lot, don't you? You certainly look like it.
I guess so, yes.
Fine then. I suppose it's worth a try. There is something in a person of your talents could come in handy. A grand-scale assignment we recently took on.
Tell me.
One of our customers ordered replications of several Pyrean artifacts. A most exquisite wish, of course any of our people could fulfill. However, our current problem is that we still need many of those artifacts' originals to work with. If you could recover those originals for us, you would be generously rewarded. Here, these are some of the ruins that might be worthwhile visiting.
And then I'll see if I can recover some of those artifacts for you.
Splendid. Come back once you've found something.
Oh my. We got some 4 stars. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, Old Dolesh is near the Northern Heartland Myred Tower, so that could be worth doing. And there's a caravan we need to be on the lookout for, which is just away from the harbor. You know what? I think we're going to be doing that first. So the next thing we need to look for is a signpost so we can just fast travel to the harbor. Yeah, that's what I said, little piggy. Another smithy here. Wait a minute. That's what I thought. Okay. Here's my stash. Oh, I'll put that in. And we do have a rope to sell, but 1 pound, I'm not overly concerned about that.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar.
Okay, no luck finding a signpost, so we'll just walk it. Maybe we'll find one in the next spot.
Sir?
Wait a minute. Is this the Myrad Tower? Yeah, okay. Change of plan again.
Hello, good to hear. Where to?
Come on, big beauty. We gotta go. Gods, they're gorgeous. Okay. So we're heading towards Old Dolesh. If I remember right, that's north of here? Yeah, not very far either. I heard that howl, and it does not make me a happy kid. Okay, back to the corundum ore. You know, since we're so damn close to our stash, we're just going to head back and drop off what we got. Oh, another doggy, huh? down there? Oh, an ice claw. A trio of wolves. We got gangrene. Damn it. Well, a successful fight's still a successful fight, and we need to eat something after all that, and we're going to eat some roasted salmon. Okay, and there's a mine down there. Well, we're not getting down there, so we'll just continue forward. I thought I heard something. Oh! Deadites. More deadites. Oh, damn it. Bad time for my shield to wear off. Okay. Well, we still need to eat that roasted salmon. Okay. Okay, more of these awoken lost ones. Another successful fight means we save. Alright, looks like we need to replenish our shield. Actually, if we're going to be looking at working on our magic for offense, we should probably be continuing to focus on our magic. And just use the mace if we run out of magic. Yeah, I just realized I don't have my shield up. My bear is dead. Okay. Out of mana. This is when we bring the mace out. Okay, save again. And this place is completely overgrown. You know what? We're going to leave it here. This is actually a pretty good spot to leave it right before we go into this ruin. And yeah, I feel really comfortable about that. And we'll pick it up next time and continue on. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Enderal, Forgotten Stories. I'll see you all next time.